How'd you come to be in these lands?
Lad, there comes a time in every man's life when he changes his name and heads north to make a new start.
Okay.
If you live long enough to do this many times over, you might end up as far north as this place. By the time I arrived, I already knew Odin by his reputation, and so I set to demonstrate my work by coming to him with something I knew he'd value. A mystic well of knowledge. Or rather, I should say, a well of water laced with enough mystic mushrooms to make a god see visions. Oh, he was rightly impressed. Can't say for sure what he saw that led him to try gouging out his own eyes, but I managed to restrain him before he finished the job. Then I persuaded him it has been his sacrifice made for an even higher form of sight to be bestowed. Blah, de blah, de blah, de blah. I used to think he never caught on. But the day he took my eye, I realized he had never been fooled. He knew I'd outwitted him, called the lesson wisdom, and hired me to make sure from then on I was on his side. And for a long, long time I truly was. Doesn't mean he didn't hold a grudge.
Wow. It's like there was an entire city under the water.
Aye, lad. A forgotten city.
What was it called?
Well, I forgot.
Oh, big boy's yawning. I can hear him. Oh, there he is. Ooh, money.
I see something down there.
So what were you gonna say?
Oh, so we were talking off camera about, like, so if they were to make not necessarily a god of war, but if they were
Did you see something out there?
Whoa.
That tower.
Whoa.
I see no tower.
Maybe I'm seeing things.
If they were to explore other pantheons, it would be really cool to have, like, maybe an ancient Egyptian person, like, if a relative of theirs or something was killed and went to, like, their version of hell.
This is where the tower to
something.
Jotunheim should be. Feels strange somehow.
No doubt some arcane magics were involved. I would be not at all surprised to learn you were sensitive to that.
Then they had to, you know, navigate their own relationships with, like, their own gods to rescue them. And I feel like that would be a really cool way to, like, integrate these other pantheons while still, like, having it stay within the culture rather than having it's like, oh, this outsider comes in and just starts, like, fucking with everybody. You know?
Yeah.
Because, like, how cool would that be? Like, to see, like, you know, like, a Japanese person, like...
I'm sure there's Japanese games who've done that since they make their own games. But maybe, like... And I know that there was... I have a feeling like there was a Chinese game who did it, but I can't be sure.
You know, it reminds me of that book that I read, I think it's called Children of Blood and Bone.
Rune. This is it.
Where it's kind of, like, based in Africa. And it's written by a Nigerian author, and, like, that would be, like, a really cool setting for a game, obviously.
That'd be really cool, because that'd be like...
We're inside. But what is this place?
Your guess is as good as mine, little brother.
I feel like a lot of people just don't know a lot about stuff about Africa. Like, neither do I. I don't know a ton. So I think that'd be a cool way of, like, learning more.
Yeah, and if you had people from that culture working on it.
We're underneath the realm travel room.
They could really...
Why is the floor on the ceiling?
Yeah, they could really... That'd be
Those
fun.
realm doors seem to mirror the ones above.
I mean, only if they wanted to, obviously.
No, forced. Kidnapped. Forced against their will. But it'd be cool because, you know, a lot of games, they borrow from Norse
I see
mythology.
something up there.
And, like, all kinds of stuff. And you're like, this is really cool, but I'd like to see a different culture, but without it being
Up
rude.
there. Tyr used the same magic to protect the Black Rune. The clue we seek may be inside.
Huh. Right next to the Jotunheim door.
Interesting. But can we reach it?
Not from here.
It would also be cool to do, like, Native American stuff, but also...
What's behind there?
I'm aware that many tribes are just, like, really averse to sharing anything at all. because
which
bad
is why
experiences.
I was saying, like, I wasn't sure if, like, you know, African cultures would be open to that. And, you know, it might be the case that some people thought it was really cool and others
one
didn't.
inner sanctum within another.
Those tapestries. Looks like more giant.
What did you say?
Whatever Tyr did for them must have been big.
Morngina? What?
More giant art.
Oh, I thought he said Morngina. I was like, what?
That's why we have subtitles.
I wasn't. I was looking at the Morngina, so I didn't. I just want everyone to have a good look at the tapestries if they want to see it. Let's see.
Yeah, so I'm merely suggesting ideas. I'm not saying that anybody
Whoa.
has to do
Who are
anything.
they?
No, against their will.
Yeah.
Kidnap them. And the representative of each nation will be kidnapped and forced to tell
To make
us,
video games.
forced to make video games and tell us about their culture. This is a cool room. I just want to
Yeah.
give a little panoramic for anybody who likes it. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. I want to play with the photo mode for a minute. How do we do that?
I think go into options. Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So. What?
Oh, okay. So you can do like selfie mode, you know?
Yeah.
Someone's not ringing our doorbell.
Yeah. Hold on. AJ.
AJ, come here.
Okay, it's fine.
Everything's okay, AJ.
Come on. Come on.
Take a look at the screen. Look at Kratos' face. Hey. Stop. Let's have some fun with this. I want to get up to him and then like I want to take a picture with him together. Come here, kiddo.
Ugh.
Okay.
Go to.
Pick a border that you would like.
Whatever.
You don't care?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Stop. You're not gonna be able to see Kratos' face though.
Okay, hold on. Look, just a dad of war pics.
Yep.
I just want to play with it a little. I'm sorry.
Stop. Come here.
Okay, how do I take the picture?
I don't know.
Alright, well. That was some fun. Just wanted to give it a try.
Boy, this is the rune for Jotunheim.
That's right. And look, We're on the other side of the door.
The upside-down door.
We're
What are you
going to the
thinking?
upside down.
Stand back.
Okay.
Oh, we're just gonna flip the world real quick.
Moving!
What's moving?
Everything!
No worries.
My dad's just strong. Is he regretting this right
Extraordinary.
now?
The whole room is built on some kind of axle.
There's chains on both sides. Without those,
We can flip the temple.
What?
What now?
I like that. Do what now?
He's like, I've done it all before. Like, I ain't surprised.
uh-oh, things are happening.
Oh.
Oh, God. Are
Okay,
they mad?
I don't think they're attacking.
Boy, on the statues.
I see them. It says boy.
Ominous.
Go on. Read.
Before the first, after the last. Nothing between, no shadow cast. Alpha.
Are you quite sure flipping the temple is the only way to reach them, whatever it is?
You said there would be a path. The temple can be flipped.
Therefore, we flip the temple. The logic is unassailable.
What do? We flip the bitch.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever watched Clone High, and for some reason it's always been in my head. Like, just Clone High.
Not sure what happens when we recklessly upend a room that's rooted to 8 other realms. I'm curious, of course, but it's a leap to imagine it gets us to Jotunheim.
I don't mind a lead.
Well, who knows? Perhaps you and Tyr are the same kind of mad.
But in Clone High, some like mad scientists had cloned like all of the like successful people in history. So they had Cleopatra, Joan of Arc, Abe Lincoln, and Gandhi.
An army of statues.
I don't think they're the kind that come to life, if that's what you're worried about. Tyr often said that in the world of peace he envisioned, the only soldiers he'd need would be statues. Bless his heart, but the bugger did take himself rather seriously, didn't he?
I don't trust this. Sounds like something's
Never.
behind here.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I never trust the statues. What?
There's a hole over here for you, kid.
Again with the death traps.
Oh, okay. I think I know what I need to do. Fuck off! We're okay. We did it! Ooh, this room's cute. Oh, it's full of bones.
Are those all bones?
Yeah, I think that some of these are bones. See? They're all seem to
No,
be...
this is just, you know, for a little swing setup. You know, get a little swing from the ceiling, maybe a couple handcuffs.
I think,
This is a playroom.
yeah.
Yeah, see all the bones on the floor?
There's a
This is-
foot and...
Yeah. You know, it's a playroom.
Yeah.
With
sure.
sacrificial bones, right?
It's just a torso.
That's what everybody puts in their playroom, right?
Like, what in the...
I mean, you need to have some place to store all your bloody entrails.
Of course. You know, when AJ rips his toys apart, I just imagine that in his head, he has like a room full of entrails and blood everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, this is my torture room. And you walk in, it's just stuffed animals.
AJ is, of course, the tiny man that lives in Mari's house.
Yeah, he's actually my son that everyone assumes is my son for some reason. I don't know why.
I think it's a little baffling that people would assume you have a child, but
That I treat like a dog. What? Why is that baffling, Stacy?
I think that's... Oh.
I'd have thought, brother. Why don't you let the lad carry me for a while?
And let you miss this. No.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Ooh, fuck.
Oh.
That looks... I'm gonna have to run through that, okay. He takes like an entire minute to start moving again when he falls
Oh my
down.
god.
Nice.
This can only end poorly.
It can only end well. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'd have thought, brother. Why don't you let the lad carry me for a while?
And let you miss this. No.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Jay, we made it.
Why didn't you
Time
believe
to
in me,
do what you
Stacy?
do, brother.
Leave them in peace.
Obviously
Leave them in peace. A message from Tyr. Does he mean the giants?
not referring to us.
Hey, why is it unreasonable assuming I would have a child? I'm totally capable. I got a dog.
I just don't. You don't sound like you want one.
No, having a kid seems okay.
Another piece of the language
If it
cycle.
happened, like if one just like spontaneously fell out of my body, I mean, that'd be fine. But
I feel like that's really different from like you actually making the conscious choice to like be pregnant and have a baby.
oh no, that's probably not until I'm like 45. And people are like, so people are like, you can't be pregnant when you're 45, and they're like, well, I guess it's just not gonna happen.
Actually, birth rates in the U.S. for women over 40 are the only ones that are going up right now. Among every other age group, it's falling.
Well then, there's hope for me still.
Because I think like above age 30. Oh dear. I think above age 35 is something considered like high risk, but it's, but that definitely doesn't mean that it can't happen. Whoa! Nice.
Glad
did
I'm on
it!
your side.
So is this guy like unkillable or?
Kratos?
No, I meant
Mimir?
yeah.
Ah, that's a good question.
I think his name is Kratos, but no.
No, I was like, who are you referring to?
No, Kratos.
Kratos?
Yeah, but you know, follow your dreams.
No, so who are you talking about?
Oh, Mimir. Sorry.
Sorry, not ready.
I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get over there, so. So I pulled the thing turning off. I guess I go...
I think you're supposed to go through the thing.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So if I freeze this up here, I only have to go through one. Should I do this one over here?
Huh.
Oh, come on! Oh my god.
Okay, everyone calm down.
Everyone just needs to relax.
You can take care of it, Chris.
You're a big boy now.
Try like maybe a... Phones are on. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Waits.
Sorry, I didn't see what you were saying before.
It gives it a very badass look, you know?
Let's see. Do we have to go back even more? The answer is yes. Now it's on a different timer.
Wait, how? Oh god.
Wait, I know what I need to do. It needs to be some... I don't know. Actually, I don't know what I need to do.
Well, if they're on the same timer, couldn't you just run right through?
Maybe, but I don't think there's enough time, but I can try.
Well, how many are there?
1,
Let's see.
2, 3. I think you're right. I think that... Yep, you were right. I didn't believe in myself enough, Stacy. Okay. Clock's behind this shit. I can sense it. Yeah, I knew it. Oh my god.
Variety is so important.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
I don't know that that's enough time.
truly do hate this part.
That was good.
So we need some wind up in this action. Oh, look. Oh, okay, hold on. Make it so this is like on top.
Chest. Tosses the blades of chaos towards enemy foe blocked.
See that? Yeah.
I, for one, never doubted.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Until gods grow good.
Could be quite a wait.
I guess until gods grow good. I guess he means never, but maybe.
Nah. They're just waiting for us.
He's not even like at the best leverage for his muscles. He just like fucking broke it. Oh, come on, guys. How is this proving that I'm good?
You gotta get good, Murray. Just knock it off again.
Fuck! You'd think the other guys would see that and be like, well, I
Fuck
guess
this.
it's over.
Yeah.
And I guess they're Draugr, so like they're pretty much don't really have
care.
control over what they do.
Yeah.
On continue. 3, 2, 1. Did we hold our breath?
Yep.
Okay.
At the very beginning.
Of time?
Yep.
Wow. That's a long time
That's
ago.
how the universe started. We held our breath and then collectively exhaled, and the entire universe was made from our breath.
I believe it. I'm a very self-centered person, so I think that might be true.
Yeah, the entire universe was made from our mouth farts.
Yeah, because when we talk, technically that's just a mouth fart.
Mm-hmm.